Welcome. Okay, so this reading is going to be a little bit different. There's still some astrology going on. The main thing, and why I'm using the regular Rider Waite tarot, is because we know it's Aries season. Okay, it's the beginning of spring, and there's a lot that's going on. I have seen a lot of tempers flare. I'm not talking about whatever media stuff. I'm talking about in general. I went to the store. Well, I went to several stores. I went out today and I felt so antsy and so angry. And I was not angry. And I'm like, what is this? I had somebody else cut me off and flip me off. And the type of person that I am, they flipped me off. And I smiled and waved. Like, what? They tried, whatever. It doesn't really matter what happened. It's just people are mad. And the person actually followed me all the way to my daughter's preschool, which their child is in preschool. And I thought they were following me. I'm like, what the heck is going on? I mean, I'm not scared. I'm like, if you want to follow me and start something, what is going But people are just. Their tempers are are flared. Aries is also the ram. If you think about it, it rules the mind, and it rules it rules the head. Okay, butting heads is kind of the big energy that I'm picking up on. So there's a lot of tempers flaring. So we're gonna get a reading on what to look out for, because it could be your temper or somebody else's temper or something that you experience. So let's just get a reading on that. First out, Page of Swords. Perfect. That is communication. That is thinking. That's all about Mercury. Aries is also a Mercury right now. So again, more communication, butting heads with the mind. It's that time and season. And here comes my cat. He's gonna sneak underneath my tree. Watch his tail. See? You see him? Here we go. Yep. I was wondering what this is. Okay, so we had Page of Swords and we got Baphomet, the devil, coming out here. There is a lot going on. Watch out. There are some aspects with Capricorn going too. So that does have to do with it. But I am picking up a lot of this communication is toxic. And my cat cannot get comfortable for the life of him. His mind may be maybe you feel a little scattered. Either way, there's some toxicity here, okay? And when I waved at the person, I wasn't trying to be toxic, honestly. That's just when somebody flicks me off or does something or is mean, I'm just like, what? It's the problem, honestly. Like, I don't understand. I do understand. Then again, I guess I see through it. And I'm like, I don't see why you would do that. Mom, whoa. Okay, so a whole bunch of popped out. Hold on, baby. Okay, this. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm just gonna take the top card. All right, because there's a lot that just shot out. It's strength. Oh wow. I'm not going to take all these cards, but I'm going to show you, okay? Six of Cups in reverse. It's their past, their childhood. They're lonely. Anxiety, worry, fear. Unequal give and take. Not fulfilled. That's why these people are doing that. They're not fulfilled. They're unhealed. They're unhealed. So if you're interacting and you feel it's not you, it's not you, okay? You may absorb other people's energy, just notice it. Two of Swords in reverse. So cutting out people, taking off the blindfold and cutting them out. Maybe a little hasty with this sometimes. This is usually, to me, it's kind of good, but sometimes I always like to just take it on both ends of what could we be doing better? How can we grow? How can we be better? Because that's what spirituality is to me. Look at Mercury's not even doing that. Now let me talk. Magician. Manifesting. Alright, so, manifesting. What is the magician on here? What is that? Thank you. Okay, leap of faith without your boundaries. Wow, okay. So, maybe you're lacking boundaries, and I think there's also, I'm getting a feeling of not wanting to have to be the wounded warrior anymore. You know, not have to be like, oh, I have to be so, just, I really want peace. And you're taking a leap of faith into being assertive in a way that, how can I put this, without being mean? And not being like wounded, like I'm wounded, I'm wounded, so don't. You're kind of getting past that part. Not licking those wounds. This is what I kept up at, licking the wounds. Something like that. Licking their wounds. There's some improper juggling. What's going on? What's this? Thank you. Okay. Because there's actions coming in. This is slow action coming in. It's stable, but it's slow. So that's why you're juggling. Manifesting with juggling, like, okay, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do this? Should I do that? Let's see what else we got. Thank you. Okay. Oh, I didn't even see that underneath. Well, dang. Okay, so, again, energy. Man or woman. King of Wands. Okay, and it came out together. And all I saw was the King of Wands and Seven of Swords. This was underneath it. King of Wands has been blocked. There's no communication. Why? Because they're sneaky. You already know this. You already know. So you're not engaging in this activity. This is awakening divine connection. This is divine connection to spirit and yourself. Yes. This came out earlier as I did it was doing stuff personal for me. Queen of Pentacles. Can you give me... Thank you. Okay. You are dropping this materialistic type of energy. Anybody that's in this energy, this is Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Anybody who is materialistic, trying to just get money or status or whatever, you want real stability, completion, actual, with a family unit that makes you happy, whether it's related to you or it's soul family, however it seems fit. Yep. And you're getting a passion new beginning because you are walking away from that aspect of you, of being materialistic, status. Because what I'm picking up is feeling like, well, I don't have this and I don't have that, so that means I'm not good enough. And it's like, now you're reevaluating. It's like, I don't care what people think anymore. Or I don't care what, like abundance. Abundance means a lot of, to most people, money. I had to reevaluate, and this is a while ago. Abundance to me is being loved. So you've reevaluated that. And this doesn't mean necessarily that you're going to be like super rich. It means that you are going to have complete happiness. You are going to get to that level, okay? And because of that, the Divine's offering you a new passionate beginning. So we have talked about passions before. It's also because you've walked away. So the two swords that had the moon in it, you can go back and look. There's the moon. There's things that were illuminated. And you walked away. And that's very good. I'm proud of you. Now you're collaborating. Excuse me. Are you chameleon? Are you changing? Because you get that bubble in your throat changed. Throat chakra. Three of Pentacles. You're collaborating. Make a commitment. You're lonely. There's some loneliness here. You've been in hermit mode and you're coming out and you're like, I'm ready to mingle, but I'm going to be cautious this time. Yeah. Whoa. And as I say that, this one fell out here and this one fell out on my kitty cat. Okay, so there was somebody in your past, masculine energy. Gender does not matter in tarot. It's just an energy. So this could be a female and a masculine energy. It doesn't matter. But I think for a while there, you thought you were defeated. You're not anymore. They're kind of defeated in a way. And it's not about one-upping somebody. It's choosing yourself or everybody else, and the Emperor at the bottom, because they were controlling. It was about power, status. Again, you're dropping all that. You're not holding back anymore. You also may be a little frivolous with money. Be careful not to go back into old patterns. Yes. I know there's a sense of rebelling in a good way and a sense of rebelling to where it's just causing problems. And that's what I'm picking up here, is that there has been a lot of things going on that's been going good for you. And so there may be a little bit of indulgence is kind of what I'm picking up. And rebelling, you do not want any offer that is immature either. But also, think about with you. If you're going to talk to somebody, you're not going to give anybody all your stuff anymore, right? You're not going to lay everything out on the table. Now that you've learned and you know, you're like, okay, let me take a step back and see how this goes. This is also that type of energy, okay? That being small to see how things play out, to see if it's actually for you. So keep that in mind. King of Swords energy and that holding your guard up. So you're in the masculine energy, you are King of Swords in your masculine energy, whether you're man or woman, and you're letting down your guard. You're letting down your guard in a healthy way. You're not being so on the defense. You're not being defensive and always having to be right. Yeah. There's some things that are still that you can't see, that are not illuminated yet, that there's some secrets. But that doesn't matter to you because you're awakened. You're awakened. Oh my gosh. Well, okay. The Lovers. Okay, so I'm just going to stop here. Yeah. 4 Wands. Empress. Judgment. And at the bottom of that was Lovers in reverse. I see that as inner love. There's more that goes to it. But we're just going to stop there. I just saw that. I was like, that is amazing. That's what you're in. You're in your receiving energy. Keep it there, okay? Keep it at that level. I'm going to ask my daughter, hey, should I do the animals or the fairies?
I like fairies, so do the fairies.
Okay. We're going to do the fairies. Okay, so we're going to get some oracles on this. Now, just keep in mind, when you're at home or when you're by yourself, what do you feel? If you're out in public, what do you feel? When you're around people, what do you feel? Are you absorbing other people's energies? Because I noticed that with myself when I did my spiritual awakening, that I absorbed a lot of other people's energies that I did not want. And so I had to differentiate and understand what was mine and what wasn't. Okay, let's get some oracles from the fairies. Thank you. My daughter really does talk to the fairies a lot. It may sound odd or whatever to some people, but they really do. She's very connected with the fairies, and she talks about that she sees them all the time, and there's a connection that she has with them. Okay. First, there's a lot. Shine from within. Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance and revealing the true beauty. So with inside. Okay. Next, we have moderation. Is there something you know you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthfully. Although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. So a little bit of indulgence. Again, like I said, indulgence is good. But just be mindful that you're not overindulging. And if you are, don't be too judgmental on yourself. Just notice it, be aware, and be like, okay, I'm going to step back a little bit. Instead of going to the store and spending $50, I'm just going to spend $10. Or instead of going out to eat and sitting down at a restaurant, maybe you just pick it up to go. Something like that. Just however you want to see fit. Whatever it means to you. Magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. So share your wisdom. This also kind of reminds me of the Three of Cups celebration. Protection. Oh wow, so you got more protection. The fairies of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. And I would say protection when you interact with other people too. There's more fairies here. Look in a book. I have not gotten this one yet. Whatever your question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you find will bring the insight you seek. Grab a book, open it up, go to page 33, or if you have a 333, read the third sentence or the first sentence, whatever you see fit. Pick something, open it up, and just show me what I need to see. Open a book and see what it says. Stargaze. When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. Ask for help. Angels and celestial beings who protect everyone and the fairies say now is the time for you to ask for angelic assistance. Ask for them for guidance, for synchronicities, and then look into them. Abundance. Prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks you may have. In fairyland and human land, there is enough abundance for everyone. I like this one. Ooh, pretty friendship. Fairies and humans alike need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you in your journey and fulfill your dreams. Remember I didn't take those other cards because of the past stuff that was going on, because I don't want to feed too. I want to help. We don't need to focus too much on the bad, but that's picking up is you're finding things that fit you. So I hope this helps. If you have any questions, again, feel free to ask at any time.